What's going on, guys? It's Calvin here. So I'm here with James. We're going to go over a beginner's workout for calisthenics. I hope you enjoy it. The benefits of calisthenics and why I love it so much. One is you could do it anywhere. Literally, you could look at something. You could look at rafts. You could look at 2x4s in someone's house. You'd be like, I can do a pull-up right there. And you could. You can get a full body workout in right where you're standing and right where you're looking. And it's fun, it's quick, it's efficient, and it's hard. You know, it's like, where do you start at that point? So, and it's always about the next progression. And all you have is your body weight. All you have is yourself. You have to think about what you can handle, because in calisthenics, man, if you cheat, you get hurt. You know what I mean? And it looks sloppy. So when you are doing the movement, your goal becomes to activate your full body. Can't cheat. You want it to look good. You want to get to the next progression. Because if your goal is to get to the next progression, you're not going to get there unless you have proper form. So there's no cheating. You got to do it right. It's hard. You know, you got to be disciplined. You got to be motivated. You got to stick with it, because it's just not that thing that you could just get up and do every now and again. It's one of those things you got to be consistent with it. But it'll change your life. It changed my life, and I love it. So if you're a beginner, what I'm going to recommend to you is definitely go for about a 5-minute walk. Go for a 5-minute walk, realize you're there, clear your mind. If you have anything stressful that's really heavy on your mind, just relax, try to just de-stress. Really think that you're there, you're in the moment, you're about to get a good workout in. But it's only 20 minutes, you know what I mean? It's a 20-minute workout. We're going to be using our phone for a timer, so it's real simple. And but after the 20 minutes, you know, you can go about your day. Nothing crazy. It's only 20 minutes, so we'll make it work, okay? When it comes to the exercises in general, right, there's going to be 5 exercises, okay? So they can be whatever you'd like. You got to use your imagination. So for me right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into a pull exercise. So I'm going to write pull. P-U-L-L. So pulling exercise, it could be bicep curls, could be lat rows, could be dumbbell rows, any kind of pulling exercises that you're familiar with. I'm sure you know you've seen plenty of exercises of what exercises to do for a pulling exercise. And then push, so that could be a push-up, that could be a dumbbell incline, that could be basically anything you want it to be, a dip, any kind of pushing exercise, overhead press. And then we'll go to a lower body exercise. So that could be a jump squat, that could be a regular squat, that could be a lunge, you know what I mean? So I'll just go ahead and write here lunge. And then we'll go ahead for pull here, I'll do bicep curl, okay? And then for here, we'll go ahead and do push-up, just to keep it simple, keep everybody up to date. And then you gotta hit a couple core exercises, right? You gotta get at least 2 in there. So we'll do a plank, and then we'll do a hollow body hold. Now each one is gonna be 1 minute. So we'll just say 1 minute, and that goes through the whole entire thing. And then after that, that's 5 minutes, right? Now you wanna cut it short right about the 50-second mark. So as your timer is going right at 50 seconds, that's when you wanna prepare for the next exercise. Now, you can keep it like this, or if you premeditate and you do it before your workout, you can have different ones set up. For example, if you wanted to do more than just this, and you're basically generating your own circuit, right? So we'll do 1 through 5 again, and this time we'll do lower body. And then this one, pull. You got it. And then this one we'll do push, and then again we'll do core and core. And then we'll do, say, jump squat. This one we'll do pull up. This one we'll do dip. This one we'll do leg raises. This one we'll do plank again. So you can use your imagination with how you want to do it. You can look up specific exercises. The more experimentation, the better. That way your body never adapts. And the cool part about this is you can do it 3 days a week, 4 days a week. If you know, you're a senior and you're a beginner, And or even if you're a child, like if you say like you're 9, 10 years old, you can do it every day, you know. But it's always good to have 1 or 2 days off, just to de-stress and prepare for the next week. But this is just an example, 1 through 5 exercises. You always want to mix it up. So say you do this, right? This 1 minute, 50 seconds is the cutoff. You do that. And basically what you want to do is it's a circuit, right? So you do this for 5 minutes. And then you do it again, another 5, another 5, another 5. That's 20 minutes. You're concluded for the day. Now, if you wanted to do this the next day, you could. Or you could literally do, go ahead and erase all this. You could do all push exercises on one day, kind of like a push day, right? So 1 through 5, all push, just all push. And that'd be on a Monday. And then your chest as sore as can be. So then it's like, man, I gotta hit lower body. So you could do that Tuesday if you wanted to. And this would be considered Monday, right? And then say you're like, okay, I gotta hit lower body, so let's do Tuesday. All legs, 1 through 5. All legs. You could do that throughout your whole week. You can mix it up however you want. But it's simple, it's 5 minutes. You do that 4 times, it's a circuit, 20 minutes. You get in, you get out. But you wanna make sure that you warm up with a 5-minute walk. Prepare yourself.
But Mr. Calvin, I can't do a push-up. What do I do?
If you can't do a push-up, well, what I would recommend is doing something in a regressed way. So when you're doing a push-up, say you can't do a regular push-up, you know what I mean, on your toes in this position, it's hard for you even just to hold it. You want to go to the knees. See if you can hold that. If you can hold it on the knees, try to go down. If you have trouble getting up, it's real simple. Just go over to a chair, a bench, something at a level where you can go all the way down to your chest, all the way back up. Over time, the goal would be to get lower and lower to the ground, extend the lever. Because if you think about a tarp, right? Think about a tarp and water is starting to go on the tarp. That tarp is going to slouch and get heavier and heavier and heavier with time. Same thing with your body. When the longer you would elongate, the more weight over time is just going to keep going down on you. So you just have to pick and feel what you can do. And it's simple just by elevation, you know? So push up being here on your toes too hard, go to your knees too hard, then just go against a chair or a couch to where you can make it happen. And you do that 50 seconds. That's what the regret.
Mr. Calvin, I can't do a lunge. What's the beginner lunge?
So if you can't do a lunge, what I would suggest is a proper squat. That's number one. If you could do proper squats for reps, even if getting low is an issue, just stop where you can get back up. And then when it comes to doing a lunge, very simple. You just want to either, I would say, lunge backwards first. So you'd be basically standing up like this, basically do a backward lunge. Obviously, you know, I'm standing, but you would do a backward lunge, just get down a little bit and come back up. And then just over time, get a little lower over time.
Last question, Mr. Calvin, pull-ups. If I can't do a pull-up, what's the beginning to work my way up to a pull-up?
When it comes to pull-ups, you definitely want to start out with doing rows. You could do them with the TRX, or you could do them with rings, either or. If you can do standard rows with your body nice and hollowed out, basically being in a nice straight line on your heels, squeezing your glutes, you don't want to slouch or anything like that. If you could do some nice full range of motion, basically ring or TRX pulls like that, nice and easy. If you could do 10 reps of that, it's time for the next progression, and that would be to elevate the feet. Once you're able to do a couple of those elevated, work on doing, I would say, jump assisted pull-ups. So have something that is going to have elevation to it to where you could jump up and get your chin above the bar, and then slowly go down as hard as you can. Just nice and easy, slow as you can. Eventually you'll be able to get your first one. It's 5 exercises. You can use your imagination and put it whatever order you want. The one that I used today was just, you know, my imagination. I just went down the list 1 through 5, but it's 50 seconds. You get 10 seconds to prepare for the next exercise. You go through that 4 rounds. So that'll give you 20 minutes. And After that, you can go to the next day and do it again. You can take a day off, whatever suits you, whatever gets you what your goals that you ultimately need to get to. When it comes to repetitions, so I say a good start would be 10 to 15 reps. Nice, slow, and easy. And when it comes to the core, like planks, holds, you basically would just hold it until the duration would end of 50 seconds. But nice, easy, slow, controlled, 10 to 15 reps. Well, there you have it, guys. So that's 20 minutes, get you in and out of the gym real quick. It'll eventually get you to the point to where you'll be doing more advanced exercises. And if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to James or myself, either or, the channel and everything like that. And I'm thankful for him to have me on, and really appreciate it. And I really hope that this helps everyone get to their beginner goals to eventually get to an advanced placement with calisthenics.